Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Jojo Palacio. If you're not new, thank you for coming back. Today on my channel, we are doing an everyday, simple, quick and easy, full coverage look. So it's mostly for complexion. I kept the eyes very simple today, although I put some lashes on. I've got to head to work at Sephora, and when I do simple looks like this, I feel like throwing a pair of lashes on always just kind of makes it a little more glam. So take that with a grain of salt, take it as advice, use it. You don't always have to go all out on your eyes. 9 times out of 10, I get complimented on my complexion first, and then we get to talking about other areas of makeup. So, giving you that little tip right there. Before we get started, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I post every Wednesday and every Saturday. That way you guys can know exactly when I'm posting. Hit the notification button so it alarms you. And look me up on Instagram. It is Jojo Palacio. That way we can be a little more interactive, talk to each other, get to know each other better, because I am constantly on Instagram. So let's get started on this tutorial. Okay, so we're gonna get started on a quick look today. I want to do like my quick everyday, headed to Sephora, don't really have time to do my eyes and like elaborate type of situation, but I still want to look put together, I still want the full coverage, I still want it to last and hold. So this is what I'm going to do for you today. We're going to start with this guy right here. This is one of my other favorite mattifying primers. This is the Boggia Pore Perfecting Charcoal Primer. It is honestly a really good mattifying primer for a really long time. This is like my go-to for clients. And then I ventured out and tried other things, and so we've discovered, which I also love. So I'm going to work this in the center of my face, just really focusing on the areas where I get oily. I am combination skin, so I do use 2 different primers, but if you're someone who isn't combination skin, you're just oily, then just stick to that guy and you're good. So I'm going to move on to my second primer. It's this guy right here. This is the L'Oreal Magic Gloomy. I love this for radiance on my outer perimeter. So I'm going to apply that in these areas here around the other primer. And so now we're moving on to foundation. One of the things that I've noticed about myself is if I start with foundation first, it's very quick and easy for me to get through everything else. So we're going to use this guy right here. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage Foundation. I use it in the shade 2.18. And I'm going to apply like a pea-size amount. So I use that and kind of go from there. Alright, I'm going to blend that in. Just realized that I still have my worship music playing, so y'all are worshiping with me today. I'm just going to blend that out all over. You can see how much instant coverage that just gives me, and when I'm doing a simpler look like that, I don't know, it's just comforting to me to have a little more coverage on, because I don't really have anything on my eyes to distract you from what's going on here, you know? So the next thing we're going to do is move on to concealer. Well, actually, no, let's do the contour. So for contour, I'm still going to do my cream contour. It just looks more natural. It just blends out easier. And this is the Milk Foundation Stick in medium tan. So I'm going to put that here and around the forehead. Very lightly, I'm going to just blend that in. We're still going to powder bronze, but I just like to have something underneath. I just love the way my complexion looks with a cream contour underneath. You don't need to do this step. If you are drier, I would advise to just do the cream contour. If you're oily, I would skip the cream and just do the powder. You can always edit your routines and change your routines that I'm doing for your preference or for your skin type. That's why I always say this is why I do this. If you were dry, do that. So just kind of take what I say and mold it into your own skin type. If you are combination skin, then follow my lead because I got you, girl. Alright, so we've already started to come together. That bronzy type of look is everything. Can we give a shout out to my top knot? This is like dirty hair that's got oil in it. And I am trying to get one more day out of it, you know? You feel me when I say that? One more day. That's all I need. So to go into concealer, I'm going to do my combo. I am someone who likes that highlighted bright under eye situation. So this is why I use 2 concealers. I have to do a video on concealers just because concealers can be used for multiple things, not just under the eyes. But one of the things is to conceal. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Neutral to help me conceal. So this is similar to my skin tone, maybe one shade lighter. And I also have a different concealer, which is to highlight, and I'm going to use that in the number 2. This is the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. Phenomenal concealers, both of them. I just love the colors and the formulas together. So I'm going to take the Urban Decay and I'm going to put it right into the socket, like this very hollow. I'm going to even everything out by applying it on my forehead, nose, and chin. And sometimes I'll even go like around the nose area. So you notice I didn't apply too much just because I am using 2 different concealers. But because it is more of an everyday simpler type of situation, I don't want to do a crazy amount of concealer underneath. So I'm going to start by blending out the forehead. I'm going to use the bottom of the sponge that I used to blend out the extra foundation. Doing that will kind of help to tone down the concealer a little bit if it is brighter than what I wanted it. And then what I'm also going to do is just kind of let that sit under the eyes for a little bit. I'm actually going to take the concealer and I'm going to put it right over that. Let it sit there for a minute. And I'm going to blend it out with my sponge. And what I try to do is blend the outer part and kind of blend it into that cream bronze. And then I'm going to work whatever is left over into this inner corner, up the bridge, and then also over my eyelid. We're trying to save time this morning, so doing that is going to prep your eyelid for any type of eyeshadow you put on, but also help to brighten if you decided to skip the eyeshadow altogether. Look at how well put together that looks. Oh, I'm loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. So I'm going to set everything with my Hourglass setting primer. I love this primer. I am so happy with it, the way that it sits on skin. This is a great powder for older skin, dry skin, oily skin, normal skin. It just leaves no residue. Your skin looks so smooth. It has a little bit of a mineral effect to it, so your skin does just look super smooth. It's got this type of filtered radiance finish type of situation. It's not glowy or dewy by any means, but it is amazing. So I'm going to work this everywhere. I'm not going to use any other face powders. We're trying to save on steps. So I'm just going to take this guy and apply it very generously everywhere. And half the times when I go to like dust this off, there really isn't anything left to dust off. My skin just absorbs every bit of this powder so well. I'm going to go right into setting that bronzing that we did. I'm going to use this guy. This is the Benefit Hoola bronzer in the original shade. I like this because it is a bronzing, contouring powder all in one. I feel like I don't have to do both when I put this on. Especially for this type of look, I want something that's going to be defining, but I also want warmth to my skin. So this undertone is perfect. I'm going to take that in all the usual areas, work that down that little chin. Up next, we're going to use this guy right here. This is the Tarte highlighting palette. I love this guy. He is so good. I'm going to take a little bit of everyone but Skylight, the gold bronzy colors, and we're going to apply that right at the very top here and work it into that bronzer. It just gives the best glow to your skin. Plus, it smells amazing. For blush, we're going to take this Tarte blush in Party, and we are going to apply that It's Tarte. We're going to apply that with my Luxie blush brush. This is look at us. Look at our face. This is a good everyday type of situation. So I'm going to move on to brows, and for brows we're going to use my Benefit Gimme Brow and Precisely My Brow. So for an everyday and natural brow, I like to run my Gimme Brow through the brows first. This just teases them up, gets them up and running, wakes them up a little bit. It does also help to fill in some of the sparseness. It's got a little bit of fiber in it, like little fibers, not fiber like for your nutritional health, you know. And it honestly just lays it nice and up. I know that laminated brows are a thing now, but this is honestly a similar way to just kind of get your brows up, straightened, fluffed, ruffled, shaken, stirred, like a drink apparently. And then I like to run my Precisely My Brow through wherever else I feel like needs a little more definition. So I'll usually take it towards the front of the brow. Perfect. Just a quick little run through the brows. It's not really, we're not sculpting, we're just kind of making it very natural, very wearable. Filling them in a little bit since we've got so much, not so much, but since we've got stuff going on. And then I'm going to go into, what color do I want to use today? I just want something that's like there but not show much, you know? I think I'm going to use this guy. This is the Soft Glam by Anastasia, and I honestly reach for it anytime I'm doing like a softer type of look. I'm going to take my nice big fluffy brush and what do I want to go into? Yeah, I'm going to take Dusty Rose very lightly on this big brush. This is the JH30. And I'm going to just run Dusty Rose through it very lightly. Very lightly. Perfect. Just some definition. I'm going to take the brushes actually in the palette and do the bottom lash line with the same color. Cool. And then there is this super cute color in here. It's called Rose Pink that I'm going to pick up with my actual finger and put that all over the lid. Rose Pink is like this almost holographic type of color, but it is so pretty. It's not super pink. It's got a little bit of like gold or silver reflects, one of the two, but it just picks up so nicely and it helps to kind of blend into that Dusty Rose color. So what I'm going to do is just take the other end of that brush and just kind of work that in. No product is on here. It really is just smudging everything together. Want a very smoky, very blended look. Something soft and easy. I don't want something crazy. I want it to just be very, very subtle on the eyes. Notice that I go for colors that are more purpley pinky. That just works best with my brown eyes to kind of make them stand out more. So do the same for your eye color. I know we talked about this in a couple of videos. So then lastly, I'm just going to take a little bit of mascara. And I am going to put some lashes on today. This is not, you can stop at mascara, but because I want to dress this up a little bit more so it's not just so plain Jane because I'm going to go to work, I like to throw some lashes on. It can really change the look. Alright guys, so this is the finished look with lashes on. Again, you don't have to do the lash part of it. I just like to put some lashes on whenever I'm going a little more simple. But without the lashes, this is a really pretty simple look. Your full coverage. You've got some glam going on because of the way that we blended out the shadow, your complexion. I mean, this is going to last you all day, and that is what I like to achieve when I'm going for an everyday, just very soft type of look. I hope that you guys like this routine. I feel like the items we used were minimal. I think it's very simple to achieve. You could do this in 15 minutes. Like if I had not been filming, I would be out the door in 15 minutes. I did a very similar look to this on Valentine's Day and it looked bomb. So I hope that you guys liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post every Wednesday and every Saturday, although I am considering changing the Saturday situation, but I don't know, I'll see. Like I'll ask you guys on Instagram what you think. I had so much fun with you guys today, and I hope that you liked at least worshiping together, because I forgot to turn that off. But I don't know, who knows? I might make it a thing. I will see you guys later.